My name is Hunter Daniel Oates, and today I will be talking about Common Core and why I believe that public school needs to be reformed. So what is Common Core? Well, Common Core is part of the No Child Left Behind initiative, which is government mandated, but a lot of people viewed it to be a huge failure. What Common Core is set up to do is set standards in all of the basic core classes such as reading, writing, mathematics, and science. This will in turn help the U.S. compete with other countries' test scores. It has already been widely accepted and has been adopted by 42 of the 50 states. Unfortunately, Common Core has many flaws, like how there are lots of tests to keep track of student growth. Common Core has ways it wants teachers to teach the subjects, but this mutes the teachers' inputs on how they want to teach the subjects either way, which brings around the idea that Common Core wants the quality of how it's produced rather than the produce itself. Common Core has also caused a lot of job loss. Since it was part of No Child Left Behind, it caused major budget cuts in education, which also caused the loss of 300,000 teaching jobs. From an outsider's perspective, it may not really apply to them as to why this should really matter. But I saw Common Core's flaws firsthand. When I was going from first grade to second grade, I lived in Wayne, Nebraska, and Common Core was being tried out for the first time. I fell behind in most of my classes really quick because it was always majority rules. While the rest of the class understood the material and kept on moving, there was always 2 or 3 kids who didn't understand the material. Of course, help was offered to them, but it didn't really matter because the rest of the class was moving and they were still taking their time to move. Luckily, I was able to catch up by the 4th grade, but other kids weren't as lucky as I was. Even for kids moving with the majority, stress was there. With high-stakes testing and maintaining good grades, everyone felt the pressure. When a survey went around to kids in 3rd through 8th grade, almost all of them labeled school as the number one stressor. On top of all the testing and grades they have to keep up with, kids also have to worry about homework. On average, one class alone can give up to 3.5 hours of homework a week. Some school officials attend yearly meetings to discuss how to shorten the workload kids have, but this, unfortunately, is not all schools. It isn't just students stressing out, it's teachers too. An average K through 8 teacher makes about $50,000 a year. They work around 45 to 52.5 hours a week. The average American makes 51K a year. You would think with the daily stress kids bring, grading homework and tests, and the fact that they teach the future of the country, they would make a little more than just average. On top of all the in-class stress, teachers also have to deal with stuff other than just what happens in the classroom. They have daily or monthly meetings to discuss the changing requirements and curriculum that needs to be taught. Some teachers even attend college to finish out degrees or meet the requirements that they need to keep their job and teach. So the question is, how do we fix the problem that we have with public education? Well, there are hundreds of groups with hundreds of ideas, but the ones that I thought would work all share the same idea of lessening the intensity of the standardized test, broadening the ways to teach the students, and overall just supporting the students too. This is the end of my This I Believe speech. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and thank you guys for watching.